Hey friends, and welcome back. This is video number 3 in our coach sneak peek. I'm just so glad that you've made it through the first 2 videos hearing all about who I am and how I came to start Beachbody. Hopefully you saw maybe a little bit of yourself in my personal journey. And then we got to talking yesterday. Oh man, I'm like drawing a blank on second video, but we talked what a Beachbody coach is and what we do, the 3 main things that we do, taking care of ourselves and inspiring others, and then running online groups to help keep our clients just working towards their goals. So here we are in video 3, and today I want to talk through the common hesitations or common objections or the common concerns that I've encountered most frequently in my 4.5-year tenure as a Beachbody coach. And I want you to know, first of all, that objections, hesitations, fears, questions, I mean, truly, all that it is just some piece of information that you still have questions on, that you're still unclear on. And so my heartbeat in this 3rd video is to clear up any questions or any maybe misconceptions you may have about what it is we do as Beachbody coaches. So I'm gonna go through 8 of them. Now, in the 8 that I go through, if you're like, Brittany, you missed one and I have one that's pressing on my heart and I want an answer to it, guys, share it below. I want to hear it. I want to be able to answer that question so that that can be clear for you. So the first one, you guys, is the misconception that you have to be in shape or that you have to be a Beachbody in order to be a Beachbody coach. In order to be an effective coach, you must be a perfect example of health and fitness. Incorrect. The best coaches, and we touched a little bit on this the other day, is that the best coaches are the ones that are most relatable to other people, right? We don't want that perfect Barbie doll image of a coach because for us, for most women, that seems very unattainable. But if I can watch you start your journey and you show up to it, remember that very important component about being a coach is showing up to your own journey, and you show up to it and you share that with me unapologetically, even when it's vulnerable and scary, right? Even when your heart races a little bit and you share that, man, you are going to inspire so many people to join you. You do not have to be in great shape to be a great coach, you guys. All you need to do is know that as you're going through your transformation and your journey, you're pouring into other people who are ready to start theirs. All you need is a heart of loving, helping, and supporting other people on their journey, not a heart of perfection. The second hesitation or question, concern that I get a lot is, Brittany, I don't have time. I don't have time. And here's the deal, you guys. When I first started coaching, I didn't have time either. I was a full-time elementary school teacher. I had multiple jobs on the side. I was busy, okay? But becoming a coach taught me a beautiful gift. It taught me how to prioritize my time towards the goals that I want most. Most of us use the excuse that we don't have time because we're simply prioritizing our time in the wrong areas. If you have a Netflix subscription and you are able to watch shows, if you hit snooze in the morning and you don't get out of bed, if you have pockets of time in your day where you're just driving your car and listening to the radio, if you just have 15 minutes when the kids go to bed at night before you yourself go to bed as well, you've got time. Most of our coaches, pretty much every coach that is on our team, is working this in power pockets of time. And you truly only need about 5 to 10 hours a week to get your business off the ground and running. And so if you can commit 5 to 10 hours, so an hour a day, and that doesn't have to be an hour sit consecutive, that could be pieces here and there. Like I said, power pockets of time. We can help teach you how to prioritize your schedule so that whatever goals you have in mind, you're working towards those, right? That's what you're doing. So yeah, it might be uncomfortable to say no to Netflix right now in this season, but a couple years from now, when you've got a booming business and you have all sorts of time freedom, man, you're going to look back on those moments and be so grateful that you did that. Third one that I hear a lot is that you're not a fitness expert or a nutritionist. Well, awesome. Neither am I. You do not need a degree or a background in fitness or nutrition to be a coach. Beachbody hires trainers to develop the programs. They hire nutritionists and scientists to back their Performance line and Shakeology and all of their other products that they've created, their supplements, those are made by their nutrition team and their fitness experts. We do not play that role. So you don't need to create workouts for people. You don't need to create meal plans or nutrition advice. You simply need to be willing to help others and say, if they have a question for you and you don't truly have the answer for it, you say, I don't know the answer to that, but I'm going to find that out for you. Right? And then guess what? We've got a really awesome tool, you guys. Everyone has access to it. It's called Google, and that is my best friend. I Google so many things all the time to help people because I'm not the expert. What I am is a support system to help people jumpstart their journey and find a lifestyle that works for them, that is sustainable, not a crash diet, not a fad diet, but something that is sustainable for them, okay? So remember that. Your role is not to be the expert. It's simply to be the support system, okay? Ooh, I love this one. The next one, number 4, I don't like to sell, or I don't want to be an icky salesperson. And you know what, you guys? Neither do I, okay? So I think you're in the right place because at Inspire Beauty and our team, I do not train coaches to be icky, sleazy, slimy salespeople. Remember back to my video yesterday when I talked about my favorite part about the network marketing company that Beachbody's created is that our job starts once you make a sale. So we don't say, awesome, you bought Shakeology, I'll see you in a year. No. We ask, how can I help you? How can I support you? And then we bring them along and we check in on them and we love on them. So no, we are not just selling people products and walking out of their lives. We are connecting them to something that's going to work for them. And we are going to walk alongside of them as they get the results. In terms of, selling, Beachbody does a great job of selling their products. They don't need us to sell it. What they need is us to share our transformations and our journeys and our real, raw, unapologetic life, right? And as we do that, we inspire others to begin that journey for themselves. So no, you do not need to have a sales background and you don't need to be that guy on social media. In fact, I am anti that guy, and all of my trainings that you will go through teach you how to not be that guy. We build relationships with people. I am in the business of building relationships with people and doing life with them, not just trying to sell them something. Number 5, ooh, I love this one. I'm not socially outgoing, okay? Or I don't know a lot of people. I don't know a lot of people, Brittany. Well, that's cool. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this right now, I may have not known you when I started my business. The cool thing is I'm going to train you and teach you, first of all, how to add to your network, how to continue to grow your friends. I consider myself a professional friend maker because every day, that is my heartbeat, is to reach out and connect to new people and just get to know them, right? That is the first thing on my mind when I'm reaching out to somebody, is that I just want to get to know them better. The other thing is with being outgoing, you don't need to be outgoing. I would consider myself an outgoing introvert. So I love this job because I can do it through a screen. And when I want to power down and be done with people for the day, because I've had my max of energy I can pour out, I can power down. That's my favorite part. You don't have to be outgoing. And the best part is because you're doing most of your work on social media, you guys, it is a lot easier than having to have face-to-face contact with people when maybe you're shy or timid or just, a little uncertain of what to say in the beginning, right? Next one, I don't know how to coach. So you didn't know how to do math or read or walk, but at some point in your life, you learned it. And so there is training that you would go through when you first sign up, and I will offer you mentorship, and so will your upline coach if I'm not that person. And that is offered to you if you so choose to do it, right? And it's advised that, yeah, you should go through training. No one goes to school to be a Beachbody coach. I had to learn how to use social media, how to become a leader, how to talk better, how to do videos like this. I had to learn these skills as I went, and it's so fun because all the time I'm continuing to learn and grow in my craft and my practice. And so I just find it really fun because I'm never done learning, okay? But I know you don't know how to be a coach, but I want to mentor you. That is one of my favorite parts of this business, is getting to show you that you absolutely have the potential to be an amazing coach and help people. I don't have money to purchase and store a ton of product, Brittany. Well, that's awesome because Beachbody does all that work for us. Okay. So in other network marketing companies, you might have to buy a ton of something, whatever it is you're selling, right? You might have to buy a ton of shakes or a ton of leggings or a ton of makeup or whatever. In Beachbody, the only product you purchase is the product that you're personally using. So I personally use Shakeology. I have my supply of Shakeology in my house. I personally do Beachbody On Demand. And so I have one subscription to Beachbody On Demand in my house. Okay. And so with Beachbody, what you purchase is what you're personally using. If I have a customer or a client come to me and make a purchase, Beachbody handles all the shipping, all the handling. They have the warehouse, they store the product. You don't have to worry about that. And the last one, guys, which I think is the biggest one, because this is the one that I felt when I first started. And I really had to ask, like I asked my coach straight up, is this a pyramid scheme? Guys, pyramid schemes are illegal. Let's just get that out of the way. Like Beachbody is a A+ rated business in the Better Business Bureau. So they have an A+ rating. They are an amazing company, you guys. They are not a pyramid scheme. But let's talk about what Beachbody is. It's network marketing, or it's MLM, multi-level marketing. A pyramid scheme, you guys, means that there is somebody at the top who recruits somebody below them, who recruits somebody below them, and it just branches off in basically a pyramid shape, right? And there is no transfer of goods. There's no exchange. You simply sign up and there's nothing that you get. And you can never out-earn the person who's above you in a true pyramid scheme. In multi-level marketing, you absolutely can out-earn me. You absolutely can outrank me. You absolutely can out-hustle me, you guys. Your paycheck in this business is completely based on your personal hustle and desire for wherever you want to take the business, okay? And the skills that you acquire along the way. That is the coolest part of Beachbody, is that there is no cap. There's no cap and there's no saturation. There's no like, oh, I can't become a coach because the market's too saturated. Absolutely not, you guys. There are so many people in this world that are obese and overweight that need you to be their coach and help them kickstart this journey and love them along the way and help them to finally do something that works, right? And so it is not a pyramid scheme. It doesn't matter when you get into Beachbody. It is truly a multi-level marketing company. And yes, you do recruit coaches, but you have to mentor them and help teach them and guide them so that they can have success in their business, right? So it's not just about recruiting a bunch of people and then that's it, right? It's not a me thing. It's a team thing. The other component, you guys, and I love bringing this up because I want you to think about your place of employment. I'll go back and talk about my place of employment when I was a school teacher. So as a school teacher, let's talk about who's at the very top of that, right? So the superintendent of I was in Miami-Dade County Public Schools. So superintendent was there, right? And below him were the people who worked in the board office. And then below that, maybe were like the principals of the school, and then the assistant principals of the school. And then you've got like the support staff, and then you've got teachers. And then below the teachers, you have your paraprofessionals and your janitors and your things like that. If you think about it, as a teacher, I would never out-earn the assistant principal. I would never out-earn the principal. I would never out-earn the superintendent. Just like that principal would never out-earn the superintendent. There is a true pyramid in most every job. So if you think about it, the job that you currently are working in potentially is in the shape of a pyramid. And although you may see like, okay, there is my upline coach, and then there's me, and then there's the people I recruit, the people you recruit can absolutely out-earn you. They could absolutely out-earn me. And so there is no cap set income potential, and I want that to fire you up as I leave you today, okay? So I hope that got through a lot of the hesitations, a lot of the objections. I hope that you feel educated and empowered now that, wow, okay, that's a breath of fresh air, Brittany, because that's really what it's about. It's just fear of the unknown and uncertainties. And so I wanted to answer those questions for you today. Guys, my next video that's coming up for you, let me just check my notes really quick so I can make sure that I say it correctly. Ooh, this is the one that we all really want to hear. So tune in later. You're going to hear all about how you can earn an income as a Beachbody coach. So guys, if you have any other questions for me or objections or hesitations or just concerns, drop them below. Let's address them here. Let's get them out into the light, and that way I can help guide you to the best decision for you. All right, guys, I will see you in video number 4 where we talk all about money, money, money.